Hey everybody. Originally I was going to do a live stream today, but with the news that broke, my heart's kind of broken a little bit. I know a lot of people probably don't follow, and you guys probably know I play a lot of the WWE games and AEW and things like that. So if you don't know, it's all over, so I mean, you probably don't realize it. Um, ECW superstar Sabu, who was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, next to Jake the Snake Roberts, um, passed away today. And there's no report right now of what he passed away from, but I just recently saw the video of him and his retirement match, and even for a retirement match, that man was a freaking legend. I remember growing up as a kid, and we didn't have a lot of like cable channels. Like we had, what do they call it, antenna channels, where you basically got like the simple channels. So I would have to go over to a friend's house and watch ECW that he had recorded either. I don't know if it was from cable or if he got an actual tape, but he would pop in the VCR of Sabu's matches with like Taz and Rob Van Dam and a couple other wrestlers, Sandman, for example. And I would literally watch these things over and over and over again with him. Like, it didn't matter if it was the same match. We literally would watch it and be glued to the screen because Sabu made wrestling and extreme wrestling interesting and fun and just oh my god kind of moments. And that's what Sabu was. He was an oh my god wrestler. And there isn't too many wrestlers today that could do the things and that can do the things that Sabu was able to do. Terry, who is Sabu, he did things in that ring that even to this day, I don't know how the heck that guy was able to do it. Diving off of a top rope that's made out of barbed wire. I still don't understand how one can deal with the pain in your feet and then be able to stand on the rope, on the barbed wire, like it doesn't even phase you. It's because he loved what he did. And even though it was brutal, he loved going out there and having fun. And even in his last match, you can tell he was having fun, regardless of the amount of pain he was in. I remember this one particular match where he ripped open his bicep on his arm, and maybe a lot of people remember this, but he ripped it open. He was actually, I think he was using barbed wire, or maybe he was using tape to tape the bicep as he's continuing to wrestle. He's in extreme pain, but he's still trying to tape it up and keep going. I don't know how the hell he did it. If that had happened to me, I wouldn't have been able to continue. I would have been flagging the people down that are on the sideline. Big, but nope, I'm done. I'm done. Get me out of here. Take me to the hospital. And that man did that many, many times over the night. So I just cannot believe that he is gone at 60 years old. I actually have a photo of his WWE run. I still have that photo. I was actually looking forward to going to a wrestling convention at some point and getting an autograph. I was hoping I'd be able to get an autograph from him, 10 years from now or 5 years from now, whenever, I see him at a convention. But unfortunately, that's never going to happen. So I'm going to be hanging that Sabu photo that I have in the game room now. I put it away. I put it in storage because, again, I was really hoping to get an autograph from him. But yeah, what a legend! What a phenomenal career! I've heard many stories from fans and people that have been in the business that they say he was one of the kindest guys ever. Like, if you need the shirt off his back, he'd give it to you in half a second. And that's rare in our society, that there's an actual wrestler who actually cares about his fans. I've seen video of fans coming up to him at conventions and whatnot, and him stopping whatever he's doing, even if it's just for a few moments, stopping what he's doing and then actually shaking their hand, or giving them a hug and things like that. And you don't see that very often nowadays. A lot of wrestlers, they just care about themselves. They want you to move on, and who gives a crap about you? And Sabu wasn't like that. He put himself out there because he generally wanted to entertain people. And it is with the greatest respect that I'm probably tomorrow going to do a Sabu wrestling video, and I'm probably gonna put him in a match with like RVD and a couple other ones. I think I have a copy of Sabu actually in WWE 2K22, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna take a look. I know one of the games I have, he's one of the characters in there. But yeah, man, this sucks. Sabu was such a great wrestler, and he changed professional wrestling even on the most basic things, like the basic moves of diving out of the ring. Sabu was the reason that guys took those risks. And for him to be gone at 50, it sucks. My personal condolences to his friends, his family, because I can't even imagine what they're going through. I expected him to be around till he was about 80, 85, But, yeah, my personal condolences to his family, friends, and everybody that watches this video that loved Sabu as much as I did. Again, one of my favorite wrestlers, next to Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake creeped me the heck out, and that's why I'm a big fan of his. Sabu impressed me beyond any expectations that I had for a wrestler in ECW. And some of his matches with Taz is just, they're incredible. You can even watch them nowadays on YouTube. And I think I'm going to do that over the next couple days. I think I'm going to watch a bunch of matches with him and Taz, because they were so damn good. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.